What's up, KFG Crew? This your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'm going to give you guys my WWE Raw review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Now, Monday Night Raw was a 2 out of 10. That's all I gotta say. The show was awful tonight, and I give Monday Night Raw a 2 out of 10. Alright, we're kicking things off with in-ring segment, The Bloodline. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Paul Heyman come to the ring. Paul Heyman says this is the part of the show where he welcomes everyone to Raw. He tells everyone that he should stand up because they get to experience the greatest of the tribal chief. Roman Reigns tells North Carolina to acknowledge him. RK Bro, blindside the Usos with an attack and tries to do wear a pair of RKOs. Drew McIntyre comes to the ring with his sword and stares down Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre drops the sword and squares off with Roman Reigns. The two stars start brawling and the Usos get involved. RK Bro makes the save, and the trios are fighting as security officials try to separate them. After a commercial, the ring is clear, so order has seemingly been restored. Here's my issue. Why would you have Drew McIntyre come out there walking slow? He should have just ran down to the ring. I don't get that, and me and Showstopper TV was talking about that. About why is Drew McIntyre walking slow to the ring? He should just run straight to the ring. That's all I gotta say. But I just don't get it, man. But anyway, let's continue. Backstage, Ezekiel bumps into the Street Profits. Montez Ford recognizes him as Ezekiel and says it's time to get Zeke why they drink together before Alpha Academy and Kevin Owens shows up. Kevin Owens calls Ezekiel a liar and says it's Elias. Gable tells Ezekiel to shush and agrees that he's a liar. Kevin Owens calls the Street Profits idiots. The duo responds by saying they want the smoke, so they will face them later on tonight. Okay, you know what? They should have given Gable a shush shirt. A shush shirt. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Anyway, let me continue. So we get Kevin Owens and Apple Academy versus Ezekiel and the Street Profits. Alright, this match did not last that long. Alright, Gable and Angelo Dungin start the bout, and they evenly match. Montez Ford tags in and takes Ford to the mat. Ford flies up with an arm drag and a drop kick. Alongside with his partners, he sends Otis to the outside with a drop kick. Gable gets a 2 count with a Northern Light suplex. Kevin Owens and Alpha Academy isolated Ford. The former WWE Universal Champion hits a moonsault on Ford and continues to control the bout. Ezekiel makes the hot tag and plants Gable with a spine buster. He suplexes Gable, but Otis breaks up the pin. Otis dumps Ford on the outside, and the match breaks down into chaos. Kevin Owens trips up Ezekiel, and Gable steals the win with a sneaky pin. The winners of the match, Kevin Owens and Alpha Academy. All right, let's move on. Interview segment. AJ Styles. In interview, AJ Styles explained how House in his match with Damien Priest tonight. If he wins, Priest will be banned from ringside during his match against Edge at WWE WrestleMania Backlash. He says if he loses tonight, he'll face an uphill battle on Sunday. Alright. Backstage, Sonya Deville tells Adam Pearce she doesn't understand why she being investigated for her conduct. Adam Pearce says upper management wants to see her compete again, this time in a 6-woman tag team match tonight. He tells her what she's not an official tonight Instead, she's just a competitor. Finally, Sonya Deville is out of power. Thank you so much. Thank God she's out of power. All right, let's continue. So we get Veer versus Burt Hanson. Okay, I didn't really care about this match. In a pre-match interview, Baron Saxon asked Hanson, a Greensboro native, why he agrees to face Veer when his previous opponent have required medical attention. Hanson says he's been dreaming about this night his whole life, and it's finally come true. Veer immediately starts dominating Hanson and throwing him around the ring. He drills his opponent with several knees to the gut and crushes him with a cross body. Veer blasts Hanson with a lariat and locks in the cervical clutch. Hanson quickly taps out. The winner of the match, Veer Mahan. Alright, let's move on. Veer attacks Hanson after the bout and locks in the cervical clutch again. Alright, let's move on. So we get Damien Priest and Edge come to the ring. Edge says they are Judgment Day, and he knows that people don't like him anymore. But that's because they don't like themselves. He tells the crowd it's a miracle that the fans could lace their shoes and count high enough to find their seats. Edge says it's Greensboro had a sports team. They be the Lemmings. He tells Styles to not be lemming and says by not saying home. He rushed into the pain and Judgment Day at WrestleMania Backlash. Alright, so we get Damien Priest accompanied by Edge versus AJ Styles. This was a quick match. The Phenomenal One takes the fight to Damien Priest right away. Damien Priest fires back with some stiff shots. He gains the upper hand and grounds Styles. The former WWE champion sends Damien Priest crashing to the floor and dives onto him. In doing so, he seemingly hurts his shoulder. Damien Priest launches Styles' shoulder first into the post. Back in the ring, Damien Priest maintains the advantage, but Styles rallies and slams Priest for a 2 count. Damien Priest kicks Styles' hurt arm and floors him with a backbreaker. Alright. The Phenomenal One rocks Damien Priest with a kick, but the powerhouse hits south of heaven for a 2 count. Edge distracts Styles, but the fan favorite still rolls Priest up for the win. The winner of the match, AJ Styles. As a result, Damien Priest is banned from ringside during AJ Styles' match with Edge at WrestleMania Backlash. Okay, do you know who I'd like to see joining Edge and Damien Priest? I said Rhea Ripley. I would love to see Rhea Ripley join Edge and Damien Priest. I was thinking of Alexa Bliss, but that's not going to work. But I'd rather choose Rhea Ripley to join Edge and Damien Priest. That's all I got to say. Okay, it says Edge and Damien Priest attack AJ Styles after the match. Finn Balor makes the save and sends Edge and Damien Priest running. Styles and Balor too sweet each other. Alright, cool. MVP is talking to Owens backstage. Cedric Alexander interrupts and reminds MVP about the Hurt Business and the good old days. MVP says he has no interest in renewing their past association, but Alexander tells him that he wants to prove himself. He says he has a match with Bobby Lashley tonight, and MVP tells him he'll be watching. Okay, so we get the Miz TV with the Miz and Mustafa Ali. Okay, now this segment I didn't like this segment. The Miz reminds everyone how Mustafa Ali crashed the show last week and invites him to the ring. Ali gets into the ring and The Miz says he's like the fans is happy to see Ali. The microphone isn't working for Ali, so Miz keeps talking. He recalls how he was giving Theory advice before Ali shows up. Miz says the WWE Universe has forgotten about Ali and tells him not to complain about it on Twitter. Ali grabs the working microphone and says people forget that the Miz still works here. He says he rallies on the fans because they're the only ones who matters. The Miz gets in Ali's face and says he'll live to regret it. Theory comes out to the ring and says that, unlike Ali, people want to hear what he has to say. He says he went to Vince McMahon and had Miz lost from last week, right from the record. Ali fires back by saying they both talk too much. He states that he wants to earn a chance to challenge for Theory's WWE United States Championship. Theory says that Mr. McMahon has agreed to give him a championship contenders match. The champion wonders if Ali can handle the heat, and Ali says if anyone knows about handling the heat, it's him. Theory reveals that Ali will be facing him in The Miz. Alright, so we get a handicap match. Championship contenders match. Mustafa Ali versus Theory in The Miz. Quick match. The match begins during a commercial. Miz and Theory team up to send Ali crashing to the floor. Theory keeps Ali grounded and tags in The Miz. Ali rallies with a dropkick to Theory and catches The Miz with a neck breaker. Theory distracts Ali and The Miz hits the skull caution finale for the win. The winner of the match, The Miz and Theory. It says the champion snaps a selfie with The Miz. Ciampa blindsides Ali with another attack from behind. I was confused by that. Why is Tommaso Ciampa attacking Mustafa Ali? Like what's Tommaso Ciampa want from Ali? I'm just so confused. But Tommaso Ciampa attacked Mustafa Ali. Alright, let's move on. This backstage segment was garbage. Backstage, Dana Brooke argues with Reggie, who wants to go on a honeymoon. They run into R-Truth, and Dana Brooke says he should apologize to her. Truth says he wants and need his baby back. Nikki ASH pins Brooke to win the gold, and everyone chases after her. Dana Brooke yells at Reggie and says he was supposed to protect her. She tells him to get her a rematch. Okay, so we get the 24/7 champion Nikki ASH versus Dana Brooke. I don't know why the 24/7 champion is still a thing. I don't get it. Tamina, Akira Tozawa, and R-Truth and Reggie are at ringside for this bout. Dana Brooke quickly sends Nikki ASH to the outside. Nikki ASH traps her in the apron and punches her back in the ring. Dana Brooke gains momentum with a fury of offense, and she pins Nikki ASH for the win. The winner and your new 24/7 champion, Dana Brooke. Everyone tries to pin Dana Brooke after the match. Dana Brooke escapes them and tells Reggie she wants a divorce. This part I don't get. Reggie looks stupid and looks so stupid. Like, why? Who would you rather choose? The 24/7 champion or Dana Brooke? I'd rather choose Dana Brooke over the 24/7 champion. That's just my opinion. But hey, that 24/7 champion, that match was garbage. An interview, Becky Lynch discussed Asuka's return and points out that Asuka has never faced Big Time Bex. She says that her comeback story starts with ending Asuka. So we get Seth Rollins Appreciation Night. And this was the only good thing on Monday Night Raw. This was the only good thing of the entire. This is the only good thing throughout the entire show. Seth Rollins Appreciation Night. All right, Seth Rollins comes to the ring and says it's his turn to be celebrated because he deserves it. He says he's a fashion icon, a global sex symbol, and a visionary and a revolutionary. Revolutionary. A spotlight centers on Rollins, and the fan sings his theme song. The fan starts chanting for Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins claims that Cody Rhodes tries to steal his spotlight. He says he proved that he is the spotlight at WWE WrestleMania Backlash. Seth Rollins states that some of them have forgotten how good he is because they wrap up in the fanfare for the American Nightmare. The fans keep chanting for Cody, and Seth Rollins says he loves reminding everyone how good he is. He points to the screen so that it can play a video package about him, but Cody Rhodes shows up instead. Seth Rollins asks Cody why he's sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Cody Rhodes congratulates Seth Rollins but questions why he's unraveling at the scene. He says it like Seth Rollins' WrestleMania loss. It's like an albatross around his neck, and he just can't shake it. Cody Rhodes tells Seth Rollins that he's been a gentleman, but he thinks Seth Rollins is about to cross a line. He tells Seth Rollins that he's a great superstar, but he's delusional. Seth Rollins fires back by telling Cody Rhodes that just like Cody, Dustin was a maniac who thought he transcends the business. He says Dustin was delusional and Cody is too. Rollins states that Dusty wasn't good enough to win the title, and as long as he's here, Cody won't win it either. The two-man brawl, and Cody gains the upper hand. Cody throws Rollins' jacket into the crowd. Okay. So we get Bobby Lashley versus Cedric Alexander. This was a quick match. Right when the bell rings, Omos music plays. The distraction helps Cedric Alexander briefly gains the upper hand. Lashley keeps fighting. Even as MVP talks some trash, he hypes up Omos ahead of his match with the Almighty. On Sunday, Lashley slams Cedric Alexander into the barricade and sends him crashing into the ring post. The former WWE champion floors Cedric Alexander with a spear and makes him tap out to the Hurt Lock. The winner of the match, Bobby Lashley. Okay, after the bell, Bobby Lashley dares Omos to come in the ring, but MVP stops him. Backstage, Liv Morgan says she did the same thing to Rhea Ripley that she did to her. Morgan explains that she believes Rhea Ripley is actually disappointed in herself. The broadcast team runs through the card for WWE WrestleMania Backlash. Alright, backstage, R-Truth consoles Reggie and tries to give him to see the positives. Reggie says he has the love of his life and he blew it. R-Truth compares his loss to his own situations as he lost the title. R-Truth asks Reggie if he has a prenup and reveals that he's a certified divorce attorney. They walk by and disheartened. Nikki ASH. Doudrop comes up to her and asks her if she's ready to take things more seriously. Nikki Ash says yes. Alright. So we get Becky Lynch, Sonya Deville, and Rhea Ripley versus Asuka, Bianca Belair, and Liv Morgan. And this was the main event. Okay, Asuka and Becky Lynch start the match, and the Empress of Tomorrow quickly floors Becky Lynch to tag out. Belair tags in, and Deville avoids her by tagging Ripley. The Nightmare slams Belair to the mat by her hair. Ripley and Deville gang up on Bianca Belair. The EST takes Deville down with a dropkick. Morgan tags in and double team Deville with Bianca Belair. Becky Lynch tags in and squares off with Morgan. Liv stuns her with a flurry of offense and rocks her with a missile dropkick. A distraction from Rhea Ripley helps Becky Lynch gain the upper hand, but Liv Morgan dives onto Rhea Ripley outside the ring. Rhea Ripley overpowers Morgan and Becky Lynch keeps up the attack. Liv Morgan rallies with a DDT and tags Bianca Belair. The EST drops Rhea Ripley with a shoulder tackle and suplex Ripley. Deville and Ripley drop Bianca Belair with a double superplex. Asuka tags in and suplex Deville. She blasts Deville with a knee strike. Liv Morgan tags in. The match breaks down into chaos as everyone takes each other out. Sonya Deville nails Morgan with a knee to the face. Deville tries to cheat by putting her feet on the ropes doing a pin. She orders the official to count, but she has no power. Liv Morgan pins Sonya Deville with the Oblivion. The winner of the match, Asuka, Bianca Belair, and Liv Morgan. And Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Like I stated earlier, Monday Night Raw was not a good show. It was just an awful show. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And by the way, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review on highlights, please drop a like on this video. Share the video with your friends. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications every time I premiere a brand new video. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow over there on Twitch for some WWE 2K22. I was supposed to stream today, but I was supposed to stream today on Twitch, but I got you guys on Twitch. But I will stream tomorrow over there on Twitch just to make up for that Monday. So I will see you guys over there on Twitch for WWE 2K22. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. This your boy bigboyfactsjonnytv, KFG Crew. We out of here, gang.